So Virgo, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. If you're interested in joining my tarot group, my group on Facebook, it's Tarot with Joanna. I'd be glad if you join. And if you're looking for a personal reading, comment on the video or email me. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so let's do this. Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And also, thank you guys, if you're new, subscribing to my channel, or if you have just been here. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Alright, here we go. So, let's do this, Virgo. Two cards for Virgo for their highest good. Nice. Oh wow. So you start off with these cards. You start off with navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. So definitely follow your bliss. You're being definitely the universe is guiding you. You are definitely on your own path. No matter what, you just have faith, believe that everything is going to come into place for everything that you want. Okay, that is beautiful. Love it. You also have embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Yes, because there are new things coming in for you, Virgo. A lot of new things. Even though you feel like it's not, things have come to an end. People have fallen out of your life. It doesn't matter. This is your life. You have one life, so live it. Enjoy it. Be in the moment, you guys. Be in the moment. Nice. Yeah. So let's do this, Virgo. Take what resonates with you, Virgo, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo. Virgo. One for the current situation. Wow. Past or now. What's hidden. Hopes and fears. What you need to do now. Wow. What you need to work on. And the outcome. What is the outcome for Virgo? Wow. Okay. So and then you have at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the King of Cups. Really watch how you say or express yourself clearly, real clearly. Really just look at everything, how you're handling things, your emotional state, physical state, stuff like that. But I feel like you're able to handle anything. You're waiting for your ships to come in also. There is a fresh new start here you're going towards, which is your own path. And I do feel like things are going to start moving very fast for you. Really follow your heart, okay? Because you are definitely going to be making a decision very soon. Alright, so let's do this. Virgo, you start off with the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups is talking about, making choices, making decisions. I feel like you need to be real with yourself, really be realistic with everything that's going on in your life. Because there is a decision that you're contemplating about, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I feel like you're like at that point where, you really have to stop and really make decisions, okay? There is definitely a decision here. I feel like also too that you could be like confused about what you want. You do have the High Priestess here. You do have that inner power, the intuitive gift. Not only are you a healer or you're a guide, you definitely have that intuitive gift also. They're asking you to trust your intuition because you yourself know what you need to do. You have the Justice card. I also feel like you need to go within also. You have the Justice card here. I feel like everything is going to fall into place for you. Justice is about truth. Justice is about, balancing everything, taking action, really, things are going to balance out. But I also feel like you needed to address something within you or around you, something like that. You do have the Two of Cups here, and the Two of Cups is talking about making a decision, which is right here also. I feel like you're gonna have some kind of offer coming in, and I feel like you're going to have to make some kind of decision there also. I feel like you're connecting also with your higher self, because I feel like you want to use I feel like you're on a spiritual journey also, because you have I just have that feeling here, like you're just like really looking for answers about things that's going on in your life. You do have the strength card down here, and the strength card is talking about finding your will, finding your strength, your confidence to overcome everything that's been going on. I feel like you know how to handle yourself, and things are going to fall into place for you. We'll see what the cards say though. You have the Four of Cups up here for what you need to do now, and that's really focused, because I feel like, so at times, you feel like, let down by things. Also feel like, you're disconnected, not able to not able to also deal with your emotions for some of you guys, because you did get the King of Cups here. So but I do feel like you need to focus, because the Four of Cups is talking about, like, opportunities around you and you not really seeing them. You do have the Eight of Cups here for what you need to work on, and it's something that you're going to need to walk away from, definitely, because you do have the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is talking about, not settling for less, knowing your worth also. Like, you could walk away from a job that totally just isn't for you, and it's not that you don't know. It's that, you believe that, what, I could get something better. And I feel like you're could be doing that also. And you have the Death card here for the outcome. And the Death card is saying that there is a huge transformation that you guys are going, because you are changing. Like, you're changing within. A lot of things also have changed for you. Like, there's been endings. There's been things that have fallen out of your life, and people leaving also. But it's only going to lead you to good things, Virgo. Alright, so let's do this. Take what resonates with you, Virgo, and leave the rest. This is for Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Virgo? Wow. Okay. So, you do have a lot of choices here. You do start off with the Seven of Cups, like I said. The Seven of Cups is, making decisions, not giving up on your dreams, being realistic about the choices that you're making also. I feel with the page, yes, it's the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands here, I feel like you need to really believe in yourself, be open, be optimistic, believe in yourself, have patience for everything, because new opportunities are definitely coming in for you. I also feel like there could be a message coming in, because there is you're gonna have to make a decision very soon. Also feel like you're making decisions towards your finances also, because you really want that material success here. And I feel like you're going towards it, but I feel like there could be some kind of job offer here coming through for you. Only because I feel like there is some kind of abundance coming towards you, some kind of security, some kind of material success. So I feel like this direction that you're going to be on is also going to be making you very happy. You have the High Priestess, and why is the High Priestess here for the situation? So you do have the Nine of Cups here, and you have the Four of Wands. So nice. But you start off with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is talking about really trusting your intuition. Going about with your inner power. The inner intuitive sight that you have, like trusting yourself. Knowing that whatever it is that you're going to choose, that it's going to be for your highest good. You do have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is talking about, that you've completed a lot, achievements, completions, stuff like that. And that, you're very, that you need to really look at, like, what it is that you want. Are you happy in what you're doing? Are you happy in your career? Is this going to be something that's going to be long-term for you? And I feel like you need to make those decisions here. I do feel like you are definitely going to be moving forward, because you do have the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is talking about celebration, happiness, doing what you need to do, which is very nice. I also feel like you could be working together with people that you enjoy to be around, but I do feel like you're just moving forward. Um, but with the Nine of Cups, like I said, really have gratitude for everything. Really be content with what you have. Also, that maybe in the long run, that the choices that you're going to make aren't going to really make you happy. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm getting to. I'm getting that for you, that there's going to be an offer coming in, and that you're going to have to make a decision about it. Okay, and it could be about your career, it could be about a relationship, it could be about anything. But they're saying that really look at this decision. What is it that's going to make you content, to have gratitude, to make you happy? And that's what they're saying. Wow, that was a message for somebody. But you're definitely going to be moving forward, and that's why they're asking you to use your intuition, Virgo. You do have the Justice card here, and I do feel like things are going to balance out because you're seeing clearly now. You're seeing more truth here. I do feel like if you're dealing with anything legally, it's going to be in your favor also. And I do believe it's now. You have the Two of Cups here. And why is the Two of Cups here for Virgo? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is a lot, Virgo. You're gonna have a big decision to deal with. Okay. So with the Two of Cups here, I do feel like excuse my nail. My nail. One of my nails fell off. So with the Two of Cups here, I do feel that there could be some kind of offer coming in, and I also feel like there is a decision that you're definitely contemplating. And I feel like really trust yourself in these decisions, because you are the only one that really can make these decisions. You can ask for all kinds of input, but it's you that's going to make these decisions. I feel like you're going to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is talking about, you're not going to settle for less. You're realizing your worth, your value, the experience that you have. Like, there could be an offer coming in, yes, but, is it good enough for me? Because you're going to finally realize that it's you that you need to put yourself first. Instead of just taking anything, you're going to want to, you're going to know your worth. Like, okay, yeah, this isn't going to be for me because, I'm worth more. I can do more, and they're not giving me enough. Something like that is here, and I feel like you're definitely walking on a new path, and you're leaving something behind. Definitely. Wow. You also have the Eight of Wands, and I'm going to tell you right now, you have 888. So you're really going to walk away from something here. I feel like you're completing this whole cycle, but that there's something here that's going to make you walk away. And it could be also too that you're walking away from like a lot of the obstacles that were going on in your life, because there's a lot of things that are going to calm down, that are going to get better for you. You do have the Eight of Wands here, and I do feel like with the Eight of Wands that there is going to be some unexpected messages coming through for you. There's going to be fast movement here, and I feel like there's change coming through. And I feel like you're moving forward, and nothing's going to stop you, because you're definitely walking away and you're moving forward. You have the Eight of Cups here twice, Virgo, so definitely. You have the Strength card here, and why is the Strength card here for Virgo? One more card. Alright, so you do have the Two of Pentacles again, because you have it up here. Wow. With the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like you are... Oh, wait, is that the Two of Pentacles? That's the Two of Cups. Okay, so so this is in the hopes and fears. I do believe with the Strength card here that you do need to find your courage and your strength. I feel like you really need to look at everything. Okay, like learn from the past, leave the past behind, and just use it as a learning lesson. Learn from the past and just move forward. You guys find your courage to move forward. Like, leave the old behind, because that's what you need. I feel like you need to control your doubts. I feel like you need to control the what you're thinking of, like of everything that has happened in the past, like breakups or careers or endings, or people just leaving your life. Because remember that when we have our path already in front of us, so No matter what, these people that have left our lives are chapters. You know, they were just supposed to be here to teach us something. And you know, even if it was hurtful or sad, or hard, you still learn from it. You know, you do have the Two of Pentacles here, and with the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like you're definitely juggling everything. You know, I feel like you're trying to adapt to a lot of changes that are going to come through, and I feel like there's traveling here, and there's also decisions. And I feel like you're thinking about a lot, and I feel like you need to really start clearing your mind, because everything's going to come in. Trust me, it's going to come in. We're at the end of the month, the end of the year, the last month, and it just makes sense how everything is just moving forward. You do have the Page of Cups here, though. Also, and the Page of Cups is talking about, trust what you're feeling about everything. That's where that intuition comes in, because you really need to trust how you feel. Like, is this going to make me happy where I'm at? Is this going to make me happy if I stay there? Is this going to be enough for me? Because remember, this is your life that you're living, and that's what they're asking you to think about. I do feel like you need to also pay attention to your dreams, because I do feel like there are intuitive messages there. And I do believe that you need to be persistent with everything that you want. Like, if there is a dream that you want to create or do, I feel like you need to be persistent with it. Very nice. You have the Four of Cups up here for what you need to do now. And why is the Four of Cups here? Wow. Alright, so there is, so you do have the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is talking about, really being disconnected. Maybe you're not paying attention enough. Maybe there's a lot of things that have been going on in your life, with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is usually about, not being aware of everything that's going on, not able to, be in your emotions or let go of things, and I feel like maybe there's a lot of change going on, because there is a lot of endings here also, because you have the Death card. You have it here twice, so there's a lot of change coming in. You're not the same person like you used to be, Virgo. You have grown a lot. You have done a lot. You have grown a lot. But I feel like, there are going to be opportunities around you, and you need to start focusing now, okay? You also have the Ace of Swords here, and with the Ace of Swords, they're asking you to really see the truth in everything. I feel like once you start focusing, you're going to have clarity on everything that you need to. Because with the Ace of Swords, it's about clear thinking, it's about truth, it's about, trusting what you know, putting ideas out there, stuff like that. But I feel like this is also this new path that's coming in, but you need to start focusing, okay? Start focusing, because there are opportunities that are going to come in and be presented to you. You have the Eight of Cups here. And why is the Eight of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Alright. So with the, okay, so you do start off with the Eight of Cups, and there's definitely something here that you're walking away from. And I do feel also too that, not only are you going to walk away from things, but you're going to walk away from, you're trying to walk away from, okay, they're asking you to try to leave a lot of these emotions that you carry with you, like about the past, like it could be hurts, it could be wounds that you hold on to from the past, breakups, whatever it is, because I feel like you hold on to it very tightly. I feel like you're holding on to your past very tightly, and you're very stubborn about letting things go. You're finding it very hard to let go, and I feel like you need to just leave it. Try to go within and meditate and reflect, because you do have the Moon card here. The Moon is talking about, maybe it's keeping you from seeing things clearly. Maybe it's like, you want so many things, Virgo, but it's like for some reason you hold on to these old feelings that you used to have. And it, when we hold on to things, especially the past, we think about it, and it gets us angry, and it gets us frustrated, and it gets us like, why, you second guess yourself all the time, when you know that everything that you had to do was meant for you to do. Like if there was a breakup, or you had to leave something, they're saying, you continuously think about it all the time, and they want you to try to leave that within. Try to leave that, okay? Because you are going to leave it no matter what. You will, but it's time for you to go within and reflect. Okay. You do have the Death card here for Virgo, and why is the Death card here for Virgo? You have the Page of Swords, and you have the World card. So definitely a lot of things have come to an end. A lot of things are changing for you, because the Death card is here. When the Death card shows up, that means changes are here. And it's like that for everyone. Everyone's going through all these changes, but you're being pushed forward. You're not being pushed back, and they're not keeping you in the same place. All these changes that are going to come in, it's because we need to go with the change. Whether we like it or not, we need to. Whatever it is that you're going through, the hard relationship, or the breakup, or the wounds, whatever, the grief, whatever it is, you're going to leave that behind. You will. Because things are changing, and you are changing. You're not the same person that you used to be, 6 months ago. You have totally changed. And remember that. You do have the Page of Swords here. And when you get the Page of Swords, really try to express yourself very clearly. Try to not to be harsh or jump into any conclusions with anything. Okay, really see the truth about things and do your research. Okay, I do feel like there's messages coming in, and I feel like there's new things coming towards you. And you're ready for it. Because you also have the World card here. The World card is talking about new experiences. New adventure, conclusions. Already going to something new. Because you achieved everything. You're achieving everything that you want. And that's why they're saying, really have gratitude, really be content with everything that has happened in your life, because not everyone gets this path or this choice that we're going to go through. Okay, because there are good things here, very nice things that are going to come through. So really see the truth in all your decisions. Okay, be objective in everything. Alright, so Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.